Hi, I'm Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and I am also fighting the disease of addiction. So I'm slowly working on a different way to describe that because my therapist and psychiatrist said that words have power, so I shouldn't describe myself and pigeonhole myself as that. I'm sure many of you, if you've been to enough meetings, have heard someone raise their hand, say their name, and say, I'm a grateful addict or alcoholic or something along those lines. The mentality that I think my therapist and my psychiatrist were trying to get across, because I was explaining that to them, the accountability group, was that if you're trying to fight for a social good and you're fighting against addiction, and you guys are all of you who are watching this who are battling addiction, you all are warriors. So it is a fight, and it is life or death. I mean, even in the literature, it says jails, institutions, or death. I've been to 2 of the 3. I mean, so clearly I haven't done the 3rd one, otherwise I wouldn't be making this video. Yeah, so I'm Josh, and I am fighting the disease of addiction. I would also like to say thank you to everyone who supported the accountability group and our GoFundMe. While we didn't hit our mark, we did want to start getting the ball rolling, so we ended up ordering 120 big books that we're going to be donating to a homeless shelter here in Southeast DC, just because they don't have enough literature. They really don't have anything there. So thank you to everyone who donated online and in person. The recovery system and recovery posse and everyone that supported us, we are very appreciative of what the accountability group is trying to do. So with that, I will do a little reading and share my experience, strength, and hope from Touchstones. July 19th. They have rights who dare defend them. Roger Baldwin. There is a hard side to emotional health and manhood. As we grow, we gain many more sides, more ways of responding to the situations we meet. We learn that yielding to God sometimes means letting our full strength flow to defend our rights and ward off intrusion or disrespect. As we have become more loving and tolerant, we have become more assertive for our rights and those of others. We must speak up for ourselves and for our points of view. We must not let others demean us or put us down, nor can we take on blame for others' life problems. We ought to stand up for ourselves and don't. We may be invaded by a false feeling that we are crazy or bad. As a recovering man, we sometimes must call on our hands on our hard side and say, no, I will not be a doormat for the harmful actions of others. I will defend my rights. I will cultivate my relationship with my higher power and let that lead me to stand up for myself. In terms of my experience, strength, and hope that I am trying to share with you, my experience in the past was not so much being a doormat. It was that I was a bulldozer. I had no issue standing up to anyone about anything because literally you were just in the way of me getting what I wanted. So there was no issues of me being like a doormat. In terms of, my strength, my connection with the universe and my higher power with nature, like you can feel the wind, you can see the leaves rustling, but you can't control the wind and it's there. It's the same way when I'm like sitting on the beach and I see the ocean waves coming in and I'm like, they've been doing that for a very long time. Many generations of my family tree have probably sat on the beach and seen these same waves rolling in, which is just wild for me to think about in terms of time. But my hope for you, especially if you're a newcomer, is try to limit the negative self-talk, which I know is easier said than done. And I would just focus highly on doing the things that enable you to be more understanding, more self-compassionate, more caring, and that you are able to stay safe, stay strong, and stay sober. Thank you.